Welcome to the Wonderbox channel. Today we embark on an exhilarating journey back to the fateful year of 1492, a year that would forever change the course of history. In our spotlight is none other than Christopher Columbus, a name synonymous with exploration and discovery. So, buckle up for a fascinating tale of ambition, daring, and an unexpected twist. Columbus was not merely a sailor. He was a visionary with dreams reaching beyond the horizon. His ambition ignited during a time when Europe was gripped by the lure of the East. Spices, silks, pepper, and gold drew many an adventurer to Asia. But the journey to reach those rich lands was treacherous. For Columbus, the solution lay in a bold new idea: sail westward to reach the East. His theory was ambitious, and most of the intellectual elite deemed it foolish. Columbus faced countless rejections before finding favor with the Spanish crown. Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand saw the potential for wealth and glory. In April of 1492, Columbus set out from the bustling port of Palos de la Frontera. With 3 ships, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, he was ready to defy the odds. His crews were a mix of seasoned sailors and hopeful adventurers. Each man was filled with equal parts excitement and trepidation as they ventured into the unknown. The mighty Atlantic awaited them, a vast expanse that was both a challenge and a calling. Days turned into weeks as Columbus and his crew navigated the treacherous waters. Anxiety loomed over the crew like storm clouds on the horizon. Rumors of mutiny began to swirl among the men as supplies dwindled. Yet Columbus pressed on, driven by the dream of discovering uncharted lands and riches. He remained confident, buoyed by the belief that the East lay just a few weeks' sail ahead. On October 12, 1492, a cry echoed through the Caribbean dawn that would mark a turning point in history. Land. Land. Those simple words from a lookout ignited hope and joy throughout the fleet. They had arrived, but what they discovered was not the riches of Asia, but a whole new world. Columbus landed on an island in the Bahamas that he named San Salvador. Beauty unfolded before him: azure waters, golden sands, and lush greenery. Yet the islands were devoid of the opulence Columbus had envisioned. Instead, he encountered the native Taino people, who welcomed him with open arms. They offered gifts, shared food, and demonstrated their hospitality. Columbus was taken aback by their kindness, feeling both awe and curiosity. He described the indigenous population as friendly and peaceful, noting their lack of weaponry. In letters back to Spain, Columbus painted an image of these islands brimming with potential for trade and colonization. His exploration continued as he sailed to Cuba, believing it to be part of Asia. There, he recorded observations and gathered information, all the while dreaming of wealth to come. Columbus's first voyage wasn't merely about discovery. It marked the beginning of sustained contact between Europe and the Americas. The winds of change were blowing, and they carried with them both opportunity and consequence. As Columbus returned to Spain in early 1493, he was greeted like a hero. He had defied the skeptics and achieved what many deemed impossible. Columbus's voyage opened the floodgates for exploration that sought to unravel the mystery of the New World. With tales of gold and land, he ignited a wave of enthusiasm back in Europe. But this enthusiasm came at a cost. The ensuing colonization efforts led to devastation for indigenous peoples. Land was seized, cultures decimated, and lives forever altered. These early contacts laid the groundwork for centuries of conflict and cultural exchange. Columbus's first journey was marked not just by discovery, but also by the complexities of human interaction. As explorers followed in his wake, the Americas became a key player in global history. The plants and goods exchanged became part of what we now refer to as the Columbian Exchange. The introduction of new crops to Europe, like potatoes and tomatoes, transformed diets and economies across the continent. In turn, Europeans brought horses, cattle, and diseases to the New World, profoundly impacting indigenous communities. As we ponder the legacy of Columbus, we must consider both the wonder and the woe. His voyage propelled humanity into a new era of exploration and expansion, yet it came at great human expense. Columbus's part in history is a tapestry woven with tales of heroism and destruction. It serves as a reminder of the complexities of exploration when ambitions meet the realities of encounter. So as you reflect on the journey of Columbus, remember that history is not just a series of events. It's a mosaic of experiences that shape our collective understanding. Would you like to delve deeper into the legacies of explorers, such as Vasco da Gama or Ferdinand Magellan? Your journey into history could be just a click away. If you enjoyed today's exploration into Christopher Columbus's first voyage, we encourage you to like this video. Subscribe to the Wonder Box for more enthralling stories that unravel the fascinating chapters of our past. Until next time, keep wondering.